Hello everyone. I might need to like change my channel name to like Silver's Diecast or Silver's Toys, because I mean I'm still mostly collecting 164, but that just been a lot of 118 models recently. Obviously I have a huge collection. Well, now I do a huge collection of 143 Formula One cars. It's definitely not gonna stick to 164, but still I hope to like at least stick to a few similar scales, because I don't want this to get too out of hand, although obviously it is already getting very much out of hand. I think I'm gonna stick to like 164 for most cars, 143 for Formula One cars, and 118 for like very few selected cars that I really like. Maybe 124 for like a couple of ones. I did buy 124 uh what is it, Burago Alfa Romeo Giulia, because that's the car I drive, and it isn't super available in other scales, at least not like a base Giulia. But yeah, 118. This is a 19. Oh, I was about to forget the year, but here, 1965 Pontiac GTO by a brand called SunStar. And SunStar is one of the brands that my Discord friends, one of them who collects almost exclusively 118 stuff, one of the brands that he recommended, because it's still more or less a budget brand. It's budget brand compared to brands like Kyosho Auto Art, Amalgam, obviously. Um, what other like mini champs? Um, what other brands are out there? Um, I'm drawing a blank, but it's a budget brand compared to those brands that I mentioned just now, but it's also a little bit better, a little bit more expensive than Burago and Maisto, but also a little bit better. This is again another gift from my girlfriend. She got it because it was going for pretty cheap. It was under like um yeah, it was like, wow, it was like 40 US dollars shipped. So she was like, yeah, why not? And yeah, I need to stop her from doing it, honestly, because more than anything else, I'm running out of space. I bought a few uh kind of like, slotted shelves, so hopefully I can save a little bit more space in terms of my 164 stuff. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, this is really damn cool SunStar. So this is fully opening. It's got a metal body and plastic base. Let's take a look at the base first. Nothing really to write home about, right? This is like nicely painted down here. Not a ton of stuff. The exhaust pipes are cool. That's the underside of the trunk. It comes in kind of like a similar window box to a like similar to the mini champ, but it doesn't have like the plastic almost kind of like a halo device they have underneath there, like to try to protect the car and the box. But it's fine, right? It's pretty cool. It comes with a window box, but I mean, chances are nobody really wants to display it like this. So it's fully opening, meaning it's got opening doors right there. It's got opening hood. Shit. It's got opening doors. You can see the panel gaps are quite a bit bigger than the Kyosho one I got, but obviously that's what you get for like slightly lower prices, but it's still pretty cool, right? And since every single panel that's supposed to open in real life opens, it doesn't feel like it's inconsistent, because like the panel gaps for the hood and panel gap for the trunk are also similarly sized. And the rear opens up as well, the rear trunk. There you go. So yeah, let's take a look at the exterior first. Starting from the side. What does this say? It's a Pontiac, right? And this says GTO. Okay, that makes sense. Something, right? I would assume that's the size of the render, right? 6.5 liter. Oh man, that's really nicely detailed. I actually never paid attention to it before making this video. Door handles, lock. Chrome looking mirror, and it's actually reflected from the side, obviously, because the whole thing is chrome. I would assume it's pretty easy to do that. No window on the window, so it's again understandable. Been better to have like, but that will require like two separate window pieces, one for the door and for the rest of the thing, right? So it's understandable they didn't have any windows. And I mean, it makes sense, right? Just cruising along, don't need no windows. window sound's pretty cool as well. And the rear also says GTO. Take a look at the rear itself. This is actually, let's go front first. Sorry, I keep changing my mind. The front, you get the Pontiac logo. It's got a nice looking grille, very distinctive grille, right? This is the first ever, like, quote unquote, real muscle car. So it's very iconic, very distinctive looking. You get 2 lights here that are small lights that are lens, and the 4 bigger lights at the front are lens. Right here, it's a little bit loose, but it's not really an issue. You can see it like moving around, but it's no biggie. The one on the left is actually very much tight, and you can see whatchamacallit, air intake. Thank you, air intake. So and that's the front. The rear is interesting because, as you can see, the rear lights are not lens, they are actually painted red. So that's a little bit disappointing, especially for like a 1/18 scale model, right? But it's not bad, right? Like, most people are not going to be looking at it through this angle. Again, it says it's got Pontiac embossed back here. It says GTO. That's the lock for the trunk. And speaking of the trunk, let's take a look inside. As you can see, the hinges right here, and it's a very bare looking trunk. I would assume that's where the spare tire goes, but it's okay, right? There's actually negative space there. You can store stuff there if you want. Duh, that's what a trunk is for. Let's take a look at the engine, right? That's what muscle cars are for. I would assume this thing ran on a V8, right? Because muscle car. And again, you can see how little I know about actual cars. But the engine looks really cool. It's got the base is like, the main piece is blue, but it's got those chrome plastic pieces lying around. I would assume that's a warning sticker of some sort. Just looks very nice and realistic. Not like crazily so, but still, like, in my opinion, good enough. And the actual interior of the car itself, open up the doors. Actually, let's open up both doors. That's very cool. You can see the steering wheel. Yeah, very, very classic looking interior right here. Very classic looking, like, wooded dashboard. You can see 2 pedals. Really, 2 pedals down there? You can see 2 pedals. Is this a... No, my bad. 3 pedals, right? I was about to say, is this an automatic? Obviously, it's not. You can see the gear shift lever. But that interior looks very nice for the price, right? And the chairs can actually move a little. They are made out of rubber. But it doesn't really do much. It's not like you can just fold them over, but it's nice. Oh, it does have a little bit of window. I guess that piece of window can't be lower, so if you remove that, that wouldn't be realistic, would it? So yeah, and oh, by the way, you can see the inside rear view mirror is also there as well. And overall, just a very it's a very big piece, heavy, and obviously the antenna on the other side, they have it really showcased, but it's there. It's really cool. Compared to the like the Kyosho Lancia, the wipers are not as detailed, but I mean, it's fine. So yeah, overall, I think this is a very cool car, and considering my girlfriend got it for like, fuck, that could have been a disaster. Sorry for the language. I never rate these videos for kids, so I reserve the right to swear whenever I feel like it. My apologies, I guess. This is not BBC, but I can still apologize for foul language, right? So yeah, this is the SunStar 1/18 scale 1965 Pontiac GTO. A fantastic car. Again, fantastic gift from the girlfriend. And if you're a fan of like muscle cars, this is obviously the grandfather of them all, right? So will be very much wanted in your collection, and it's for a very good price, great value for money. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.